Want to be a millionaire by 2026? It sounds like a crazy goal, but let's break it down. Is it actually possible? Yes, but it won't be easy, and it definitely won't happen overnight with some magic trick. Today, we're going to explore a realistic, no-nonsense roadmap that could get you there. We'll look at specific strategies, numbers, and actionable steps you can start taking right now. This isn't about lottery tickets or risky bets. It's about smart, aggressive, and strategic moves. So grab a notebook and let's dive into what it really takes to build a 7-figure net worth in just a couple of years. First things first, we need to understand the math. To get to $1 million, you need a plan. Let's say you're starting from zero. Reaching $1 million in 2 years means you need to generate about $41,267 per month. That's a huge number, and for most people, a regular 9-to-5 job won't cut it, unless you're a high-level executive or a top surgeon. So what's the alternative? We have to look beyond traditional income. The path to rapid wealth creation almost always involves 2 key components: high-income skills and scalable business models. You either need to earn a massive amount, invest it wisely, or build something that generates income for you. We'll cover both. Let's start with high-income skills. These are skills that are in such high demand that you can charge a premium for them. Think about things like coding, specifically in AI or machine learning, advanced digital marketing, sales closing for high-ticket items, or specialized consulting. For example, let's talk about Sarah, a freelance copywriter. She didn't just write blog posts. She specialized in writing email campaigns for e-commerce brands. She became an expert in that one niche. Instead of charging by the hour, she charged based on the results she generated for her clients, often taking a percentage of the sales increase. In her first year, she was making about $10,000 a month. By year 2, by refining her process and working with bigger clients, she was clearing over $30,000 a month. She wasn't just trading time for money. She was selling valuable outcomes. What's your version of that? What skill can you develop that businesses desperately need and are willing to pay top dollar for? Don't try to be a jack of all trades. Master one high-value skill. Now let's talk about the second and arguably more powerful path: building a scalable business. A scalable business is one where your income isn't directly tied to the hours you work. Think about creating a digital product, an e-commerce store, or a software as a service. Let's take the example of Mike. Mike loved fitness, but he was a personal trainer stuck trading hours for dollars. He decided to create a specialized online fitness program for busy professionals. He recorded all the workout videos, created meal plans, and built a community around his brand. His initial investment was his time and a few $1,000s for a website and camera. He launched the program for $97. The first month he got 50 customers. That's almost $5,000. But here is the magic of scalability. The effort to sell to 50 people is not much different from selling to 500. He reinvested his earnings into Facebook and Google ads. Within a year, he was getting hundreds of new customers every month, generating over $50,000 in monthly recurring revenue. He built a system that made money while he slept. Okay, so you've got a high-income skill, or you're building a scalable business. What's next? You need to become obsessed with your personal finances. Every dollar counts. This isn't about skipping your daily coffee. It's much bigger than that. This is about aggressive saving and even more aggressive investing. Your goal should be to save at least 50% of your income, maybe more. This means you need to live well below your means. If you start making $20,000 a month, you don't upgrade your lifestyle to match. You continue living like you're making $5,000 a month. This creates a massive gap between your earnings and your expenses. This gap is your investment capital. It's the fuel for your wealth-building engine. Every dollar you save is a soldier you can send out to work for you. Without this discipline, even a high income won't make you a millionaire. because lifestyle inflation will eat up all your profits. So, where do you put all this money you're saving? This is where strategic investing comes in. With a 2-year timeline, you have to be aggressive, but not reckless. You can't just put it all in a savings account because inflation will eat it alive. You also probably shouldn't put it all in one speculative cryptocurrency and hope for the best. A balanced but aggressive approach is key. A significant portion could go into low-cost index funds that track the S&P 500. Historically, the stock market has provided solid returns over the long run. But to accelerate, you might consider allocating a portion of your portfolio to higher risk, higher reward assets. This could be investing in individual growth stocks you've thoroughly researched, or even investing in other small businesses. For example, once you have significant capital, you could become an angel investor. This is risky, but the potential returns are enormous. The key is diversification. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. You're building a portfolio, not just buying stocks. Let's tie this all together with a hypothetical but realistic plan. Let's call our person Alex. Alex is starting with a goal of $1 million in 2 years. Year 1, Quarter 1. Alex identifies a high-income skill, running paid ad campaigns for local businesses. He spends 3 months obsessively learning everything he can, taking online courses, and offering to work for free for a couple of friends' businesses to build a portfolio. Year 1, Quarter 2. Alex lands his first paying client at $1,500 a month. He over-delivers. He uses the results from that client to land 2 more clients by the end of the quarter. He's now making $4,500 a month. He's living frugally and saving $3,000 of it. Year 1, Quarter 3 and 4. Alex refines his process and raises his prices to $2,500 a month. He now has 5 clients and is making $12,500 a month. By the end of year 1, he's saved about $60,000, which he has been consistently investing in a mix of index funds and a few growth stocks. Now we enter year 2. Alex is at a crossroads. He can't take on more clients himself. He has to scale. Year 2, Quarter 1. Alex hires his first employee, a media buyer he can train to manage the client accounts. This frees up his time to focus on sales and growing the business. He lands 5 more clients. The business is now generating $25,000 a month. After paying his employee and expenses, Alex is personally taking home about $15,000 and saving $12,000 of it. Year 2, Quarter 2 and 3. The agency is growing. They have 20 clients now. The business is a well-oiled machine. It's generating over $50,000 a month in revenue. Alex's personal income is now over $30,000 a month, and he's saving over $25,000 of it. His investment portfolio from year 1 has also grown. Year 2, Quarter 4. Alex's agency is thriving. His total savings and investments have snowballed. Between the cash flow from his business and the growth of his investment portfolio, he's pushing past the 7-figure mark in net worth. The value of his business itself is a huge part of this net worth. A profitable agency could be valued at a multiple of its annual profit, so his agency alone might be worth $500,000 or more. The secret ingredient in all of this is mindset. The journey from 0 to $1 million in a short time is a mental game more than anything else. You have to be willing to be misunderstood. Your friends might not get why you're not going out every weekend. You have to be resilient. You will face setbacks. Clients will leave. Ad campaigns will fail. You have to be a learning machine. The skills that get you to $10,000 a month are not the same skills that will get you to $50,000 a month. You must constantly be learning, adapting, and evolving. You need to shift from being an employee to being an owner. An employee trades time for money. An owner builds systems that generate money. This is the most crucial mental shift you need to make. So, is becoming a millionaire by 2026 possible? Absolutely. But it requires extreme focus, discipline, and a willingness to take calculated risks. It's about creating massive value for others, either through a high-income skill or a scalable business. Then, it's about living far below your means and intelligently investing the difference. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a get-rich-quick plan, and there's a big difference. A scheme promises reward without effort. A plan outlines the massive effort required for a massive reward. So the question isn't whether it can be done. The question is, are you willing to do what it takes? Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful and want more practical strategies for building wealth and achieving your financial goals, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video. Let me know in the comments which path you find more appealing, the high-income skill or the scalable business. See you next time.